What's up, Sean Rain?
What's up, man?
What's good, homie? Episode 21
What's
of the
happening?
Eggcast. We had a little technical issue before this. We had to stop the recording and start a new one because the mic started kind of like,
Yeah.
shit started getting fucked up. But we're back. Better than ever.
Yeah.
Damn, so what you been up to, Sean?
I just got done work.
Oh, shit, really?
Yeah.
Where you work?
Work at
We did this.
I work at Played Against Sports in Deffert.
Oh, shit, you're
Yeah.
kidding me. I work at another Play Against Sports in Deptford.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Which one?
The one in Deptford.
The one by the Plato's Closet?
Yeah, it's like right near, like, it's
yeah.
like right by the Maggio's Pizza.
Really?
Yeah, it's like right over by,
You worked there?
yeah,
At that very location?
yeah.
At that very spot? That's
Yeah.
insane. Were you there tonight?
I believe I closed.
Yeah, I closed too.
Yeah.
Wait, you're John.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's Wait, so you do, like, you're the same guy that works there? You do the podcasts?
Yeah.
You're the same guy? That's crazy. How do you do that, man?
No, I'm actually a totally different guy.
How do you balance between Played Against Sports and podcasting?
Oh, dude, it's just such a stressful life sometimes.
Dude, that's, I can't imagine. That's,
Damn. Yeah, we were kind of doing that bit on the last recording and it sounded good, but the mic started to go out.
no, I'm just laughing. I think
No, we're
it's
just-
funny.
yeah.
I'm just laughing.
We're just chilling. It's fucking. Yeah, then we got some Chick-fil-A after that.
Yeah.
That smacked pretty hard.
Slapped.
Yeah. Damn.
So what's-
It's crazy to think that like Chick-fil-A, like, I've talked about this with like so many people, like Chick-fil-A, like just straight up, like, nah, like we're not opening on Sundays, like fuck gay people. Like they're just like, we don't agree with gay people, but then like gay people will go to eat Chick-fil-A because like it's just fucking like
I didn't know they were anti-gay.
smacks hard. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're like hardcore Christians and like they're like
Oh, okay.
completely like,
Oh, yeah, they
against
close
gay
on
marriage.
Sundays, yeah.
yeah.
Their food still slaps.
That is cool how like if you work at Chick-fil-A, you know you get off every Sunday.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. That's probably pretty dope. I wonder if like when you apply to Chick-fil-A, they make sure that you're a Christian. You think
No,
they do
they
that?
can't do
they
that.
can't do that?
It's discrimination.
Really?
It's an amendment.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, they can't not hire you because of your race, religion, ethnicity.
That'd be crazy if
Yeah.
they did that shit though.
You can get a lawsuit.
Yeah. We definitely don't get discriminated against.
Oh, they don't. No. It's a good work environment.
Yeah, I know. But I'm saying like I'm just saying like you know nobody's like nobody there's asking you about your religion.
Yeah, the criteria is like if you're a skateboard dude, you're probably not gonna get hired.
Yeah, if you're out skateboarding.
Skateboarding?
Yeah.
Sorry, dude. He was like, first of all, don't call me dude. And second of all, you're done. Pack your things.
He was like, I don't think, I don't think you're ready to have a job yet. Like,
It's the funniest.
that's such a savage move.
Sorry, dude.
Yeah.
Stop skateboarding.
Yeah. Shout out to Mr. Mass from Played Against Sports. He's getting surgery tomorrow.
Yeah, big day.
Yeah. Yeah, we're all rooting for you. Good luck with that shit. He knows that this thing exists, so like,
Oh, really?
yeah, he knows about the Eggcast because I sent like a Facebook thing out to everybody, and the next day he was asking me about it. He's like, "What is this like Eggcast?" Like I explained it to him, like this is a podcast, and like it's something we talk about sometimes. I should like, one of these days I should have him on, but I'm not gonna do it. Obviously not here. Like I'd probably do it at Played Against Sports. I'd probably like, do you
Yeah,
just
I'll
want to
do it.
stay and like
Yeah.
do a podcast? That'd be cool if we did a podcast with Mr. Bass. Yeah.
So what, Mark?
That would be funny as shit. Yeah. But yeah, you know who I gotta have on? Chris.
Oh, Chris and Brendan?
Yeah, it'd be cool
Yeah.
to, yeah, I'd have both of them on. But I remember Chris was talking about it, like when he left, he was like, I'm trying to get on the podcast. It's like, it'd be cool to have him on. Shout out to Chris. you know who you are. Like,
Yeah. That'd be pretty dope.
yeah, some guy came in today, and he had like he was like 6'8". Like I had never seen a man this large. Like he was just looked like some
Those
like
are some
big,
pretty big golf
burly,
clubs.
like tattooed guy. Yeah, I tried putting the golf clubs on like the lower rack, and they all fell off because they all hit the fucking ground. I had to put them. They were like the tallest fucking golf clubs I'd ever seen. This dude was like a massive human being. It's weird, like, cause like I don't know, I'm not crazy like tall or big or anything, but I'm like 6 foot tall, and usually when I see other people around, I consider myself a generally like larger guy.
Maybe I should raise the cash offer.
Yeah, and
See.
I stood next to this guy, and I felt
Yeah.
like a fucking like a toddler. I felt like a child. He was like, I went to show him like his offer sheet or whatever, and he was like up, like I was like here, and he was like up here. He was just like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I better give him a good offer.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I remember.
But no, he was actually really chill. I was
I
pretty,
feel
I was
like-
pretty much just straight up with him.
Even if like it's funny, like even if like Chris or Brendan would do that buy, they'd probably just say right to their face, they're like, "No, we're not taking half of that, and best I can do is $20."
Yeah, yeah.
Even to a guy that big. I was like, these guys. That's pretty.
Yeah,
pretty
that's true.
bold.
Shout out to Chris. Like Chris would like walk up to the scariest, biggest looking dude, and just like fucking like just say, "Yeah, we gotta pass on that." And the guy was
Yeah.
like, "Why not?" Chris is like all mad.
Yeah.
Chris is like, "Yeah."
Yeah, Brendan
we
was
can't
just
take
like,
that."
"Nope, we're not singing any of that." He's like, "We're not. I don't feel like tagging."
Yeah, shout out to Chris and Brendan. Those are the homies. Yeah, yeah. We all gotta do. I would love to do a Play It Again podcast. That'd be so fucking cool. It's a worthy group of soldiers.
Are you playing the Beatles?
Yeah,
Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds?
yeah. I love
What
this
is that?
song.
Who's Lucy
Lucy in the sky
with
with
diamonds?
diamonds. You know what that means, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I love the Beatles, man. I don't know.
I love the Beatles too.
I'm kind of just playing a relaxing classic rock thing. I didn't really want to put on the Beatles.
Are you just
since
trying
it's
to?
like psychedelic
You just
Beatles?
trying to exert a summer vibe, or
I mean, it's just kind of a chill vibe for me, honestly.
you like the Beach Boys?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I get their vibe. I get their sound. I like it.
You like Led Zeppelin?
I fucking love Led Zeppelin.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah, I haven't listened to them as much lately. You know when I was really into them? Between like my freshman, it was like 2014 or 2015, between my freshman and
Red Hot
sophomore
Chili
year of high
Peppers?
school. Yeah, I was so into into the Red Hot Chili Peppers that whole summer. That's all I listened to was the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I
Have a
didn't
sip of
even-
that?
Oh yeah,
Is
it's
it
not really.
empty?
You can have a sip. The ice.
Yeah, but if it's like empty, you might as well just drink.
Water.
I found that actually.
Yeah, sure.
Oh wait. Yeah.
Just be careful.
Yeah.
Just don't spill it. You could just drink out of it. I don't really care.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just.
But yeah, like fucking.
'Cause you got into like, I remember like senior year. I didn't even know you rocked with Blink-182.
Yeah,
I used to listen to them when I was a kid.
I liked it. I mean, those songs were just like, those songs are also just like
Classics.
yeah, and they're easy to play too. And I hadn't played guitar that long.
I know.
So
I mean,
like,
that's a popular song.
yeah. Yeah, I also wanted to play something that was kind of short and that like was poppy and that people would really enjoy. I figured all the small things, like people like that song. You know what I mean?
I didn't have any musical instrument talent, but I mean, I didn't even know how to sing
Yeah.
or dance or do anything like physically gifting. But I just said, "Fuck it, I'll."
No, you guys were really entertaining.
Oh yeah, we were good.
That was like real entertainment. It wasn't like some of the shit that some people did. Like some people just did had no. You could tell they had no talent. And just did the cheesiest shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
No,
this one kid fucking was supposed to be like a soccer goalie. He was gonna make like a big save. That was like his whole fucking shebang. And they obviously they don't have a soccer net on the stage. I mean, keep in mind, this is called Mr. Highland. This is like a show for our high school, just like comedy, like variety type of show, and like fucking yeah, like And it's basically set up like it's like a male like beauty pageant. Like it's like and fucking everybody has like a fucking talent, and this one kid did
Here's a goalie.
he was yeah, I'm fucking so fucking ugh. I'm just in left field. But anyway, yeah, he was a soccer goalie, and he went to fucking. First of all, there's no soccer net on the stage, like that's obvious. But then like, apparently I didn't see it, but apparently he went to like make the save, and he fucking got scored. It went past him like, and it just ended. Like that's gotta be ass, bro. We were so funny, honestly. Like because remember we went to the one the next year.
Yeah, that was
remember
pretty bad.
we went to that.
I didn't like that.
And like, yeah, that was like not good. And like if you watched our sketches, like we were very good at like, entertaining on stage. The sound people kind of fucked the show up though, because like you couldn't hear any of our videos that we took, and the videos were pretty funny too.
They should have had like a whole DVD.
Yeah, that would have been dope as shit if they just did a DVD.
Why didn't they just do a DVD and sell it?
Yeah, really.
That would have sold. Fucking Highland.
Yeah, we should have asked them about that. We should have been like, can you guys do a DVD for Mr. Highland? Like,
yeah.
I bet you some people would have bought that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, no doubt. Without a doubt, people would.
That would have been so tight. You could basically create a DVD for free and then sell it for like $10 a piece.
Oh yeah.
They probably would have sold it to like, they probably would have made like up to $500 on that deal for the school. You know what I'm saying?
Something like that, yeah.
Because that shit goes back into the school, right? Like, what does somebody think when they're like, I want to open a high school? Like how do you like open a high school? That's what I'm wondering.
You get approved by the board.
But like, who starts like it's not like if you open a high school, you hire a principal. But who's like the business owner of a high school? Like, does a public high school make a profit?
Well, public high school is made from society, right? Like the like politicians get the schools to open.
Oh, I guess so.
And then private schools obviously have their own.
Yeah.
You know, they have tuition. They have a guy it's like a dean, college dean. They have a guy running the private school, and they're obviously more prestigious because they get more money in because you have to pay to go there.
Yeah, but I'm saying like if you go to like a public high school,
how do you instantiate one?
Yeah, like how would you say today? I was like, I want to open up a public high school.
It's not easy.
What do you have to do to like get approved to like do? And also like, but I'm saying like if you.
Well, I mean, I feel like it's just like a priority for like states and like for counties, like
yeah, true.
For to just even have a high school, like
yeah, no, I agree, but I'm saying who opens them? Like who decided? For example, we went to Highland High School. Who decided like I want to open up Highland High School?
The governor.
Like and then, but I'm saying like the governor does that, and then like I don't know. Like, who decides, like, oh, it's going to be Highland High School, and it's going to have this whatever, and, like... I guess all public schools are nonprofit, right? They just get paid through tax.
It's an education system.
True.
That's it.
I don't know. I think about some fucked up shit when I get stoned. Like...
I was seeing demons. I mean,
I just think about the weirdest, dumbest shit. Kind of happy though today because, I mean, I did smoke weed, but I did it at the end of the night. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's been times like during the day where I'll smoke like before I have like things to do or like I'm out doing something, and I honestly don't like the way it makes me act. Like I don't like having to interact with people in social settings like that. I don't really fuck with it. Like I like it in like close like settings or like at the end of the night or something, but like when I have to like speak in social settings or like be present and like because like when you're around people and that are not stoned and you're stoned, the first thing you're thinking is like, do they know I'm stoned? You know what I mean? Yeah, it's fucking weird. Fuck that feeling. But like I don't know. It is what it is. I get worried sometimes about smoking on here, but then I just have done it before, you know what I mean? Because I feel like nowadays in 2019, Like if you have a medical card, or if you know,
What if you don't?
it's just pretty like, you know, like well accepted at this point. But like, yeah, I mean, but you know how it is with weed nowadays. Like, it's not like it was 50, 100 years. Not I shouldn't say 100, but like 50 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Or like in the 50s, like 65 years ago.
Like there was
60.
more emphasis on having discipline, take action, and like that was marijuana's like really bad for you.
Yeah, and then like the whole hippie revolution like changed so
It
many
changed
people.
everything. Yeah, because there's so many restrictions being enforced on marijuana laws at the time.
It really just like depends on like when you think about life. Like if you think about the hippie revolution, like as much as you could rag on the hippie revolution, like they really had it's like such a polar opposite outlook on life, like on and what was important in life.
They were different.
Like people, like the people in the 50s were like, you know, work like grind your nose to the bone, just like build up all this money, and like kind of I feel it and kind of died with it. You know what I mean? Like it's cool to like build up and like get your house and shit, but I feel like it was just like literally like just like buy a house, get a job, buy a house, get a wife, like and just like, but like I feel like they never did anything. You know what I mean? I feel like every day was going to work. Yeah. And some people have to do that, and
some people don't have a choice.
Yeah, exactly. And some people like love it, but then if you think about hippies were dirt poor.
Yeah.
Like they had no money, but they were just like, the fact that they were still like, they were just out like, you know.
My goal is to work until I no longer have to, you know, work like a 9-to-5 job, for instance, to put food on the table.
Yeah, I completely understand that.
I want to multiply my value, my worth, so I can just.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about, like, I'm just speaking about how like people were in the 50s compared to like how
people are the hippies.
How the hippie movement was in the 60s. Like to think about like the hippie movement, like, and they're still around. Like when we did the Dead concert or the Fish concert, like those people travel with those bands, and they literally just they're like, it's kind of weird when you see any of those types of communities, because obviously there's a lot of people that just come in from the concert and they go home or whatever, and they might walk through that shit. But like if you look at like after a Grateful Dead concert, all those people are just out like fucking partying and socializing. Basically, it's almost like a commune. Like it's like they set up in the parking lot and they all have their tents, and it's basically like walking through a market. Like it's all these merchants and they sell shit.
Yeah.
They'll sell food, or they'll sell like trinkets, or like some type of like jewelry, like shit like that, like shirts.
Yeah.
They had this whole bar set up. It was like this huge fucking like completely illegal bar. Like it was just like them, like it was just them and like all these like bottles, like obviously no permit or anything. Like they just set up like a huge ass bar in the fucking Grateful Dead thing. But it was like the dingiest, like, dirtiest looking bar like ever.
Rain.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was so funny.
Rain.
They're all just like
acid rain.
Yeah. It's so true, because it is nice though, like on a hot ass day when it's not cold out, and say you're at a concert and you're like messed up, and it just starts raining, and you just listen to the music. Remember Corcoran?
Yeah.
Shout out to Mr. Corcoran from high school. He was like, yeah, I went to a Tool concert in like 2005 or 6, and it was warm out and it just rained, and you just shut your eyes and you didn't know where one song ended and the next song began. It was just like straight music. Like that guy was so fucking funny. Forgot about him.
Does he still have an Instagram?
Nah, I think he deleted it. He was Rockstar Pipes on Instagram.
Yeah,
he was in the like tobacco pipes, which was kind of pretty cool.
Now we don't hear from him anymore.
Yeah, I hope he's doing well. Hope you're doing well, man. If you're listening.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah. I'm doing good too, man. I'm not a killer.
Yeah.
You said I was gonna be a killer.
Yeah, you thought you were like a serial killer. And he used to call me emo all the time.
Yeah, I know.
He used to be like, you're just as emo as me. Like.
I don't know who else he. Oh, he just made. He looked at Mark like he was just some nerd. Like some. And I would be like, what if I did it, Corker? And it was like, well, you're a serial killer, so you might come and kill me in 30 years, so I'm not going to, like, mess with you. But Basili we can mess with. He was like, Manny, his dad works at, I know his dad from the bakery.
He would just like start like fucking like
You remember he used to
roasting
try
kids.
to,
He was so
scared. He
funny.
would be scared to make fun of Sam.
Yeah. Yeah.
He tried to create conversation with him.
That's so fun. Remember how many times Dante fell asleep in that class?
Oh my god, dude.
Dante fell asleep like 100 times in that class.
Yeah, we'd be taking a test, he falls asleep.
Remember like we'd be doing some shit and I just take a video of Dante just knocked on
just
the
my
back of
man.
the desk.
I'd be like, why my man always knocked?
I fell asleep in school a few times. Like, have you ever had? You've probably been there where you just fall asleep in school.
Yeah, in Miss Lubelski's class, she knocked on my fucking desk.
I used to fall asleep every day in fucking Miss DeCito's class.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
for calc?
Like pre-calc and shit. Just like
Oh yeah.
her class was just easy to fall asleep in. It was warm in there.
Dude, and she would always, we did work the entire time.
Yeah, true.
Oh my god. Like, that class was just like...
High school was like a weird thing.
I didn't
Because when you go to college, like, you don't, like, you do all your work. You never do shit in school, you know what I'm saying?
I remember last semester, like, I asked some of my friends, like, well, how about this? It was, like, not this past semester, like, it was the fall semester of sophomore year, where we were just, like, that was kind of a breeze, and we were all just like, I didn't feel like I learned anything.
Yeah, you just, like, learn.
Yeah, you're like, what the hell?
You just learn enough to pass the test.
Like, what the hell just happened?
That's the school system.
Yeah, and you wake up, you're like, what just happened, man?
Yeah, it's just a complete shit show. Like, if you really think about it, because like,
no, like, even
we're out here trying to like get good numbers so we can get degrees and like get put in positions that can get us money.
Yeah.
But fucking, like how do you put it? We're just studying to pass these tests, and the information is going in one ear and out the other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Calcs?
Like, it's not being retained.
Calc 2 and
What do
Calc
you do
3
about
actually
that,
weren't
though?
even that bad. I was like, damn, these are going to be hard. And
Yeah,
then I
I
passed, I
feel
was like, what just happened, man? Rain.
It's kind of weird when like you think a class is gonna be so ass, and it is, but then like when it's done, it just feels like it flew by. Or,
Yeah,
like,
I'm like, what even happened, man?
Yeah.
I was like, last semester, I didn't think we were all going to make it out alive, and we did somehow.
Yeah, I
And
remember that shit.
And we're all like, how the fuck?
You guys are like mad stressed out about
Yeah,
that.
everyone was like, how the fuck did we pass?
Do you guys generally like is it really hard to like get like, is it like really hard to get an A in engineering?
I actually did a pretty good job at it. I mean, I got all A's my freshman year.
That's pretty dope.
And then I kind of just, it wasn't even like effort. Well, yeah, it was effort, but just like, I'd say partial loss of motivation just because I just didn't really see the value in like a class. So I'm not going to like put the effort because I know it's not going to help me in 10 years.
I see that.
But like, I mean, I say I'm
Do you think you want to be in engineering in 10 years? What do you really like, Sean? What do you really want to do?
I mean, I kind of just want to like be happy. I mean, I know that's the corniest answer.
Of course.
I want to.
What makes you happy every day, like as a career, like when you wake up in the morning? What makes you happy? Like if you could say, like in 10 years, if you just wake up and you're like, I am a professional, whatever. Like what would it be?
I'd say either like some kind of investor or a. I mean, an actor. I don't know.
Yeah. I want to be an actor so bad.
I just wanted to like just be an investor.
Yeah. I want to fucking act. I want to do that shit.
I want to be an actor.
Yeah.
Oh, I fucks with this song.
Yeah, I want to act. I did a class like my spring semester of my freshman year, and I took an acting class, and it was fucking really fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna take acting next semester. I'm gonna get Dawson and everybody to take it with me because we need an art requirement. So
do that shit.
Why not?
It's fun. Trust me, it's so fun. Like if you take it seriously and you like take in the information, it becomes like fun, and then you have a new skill. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
exactly.
it's the people who take it and like fuck around or think it's just dumb. You know what I mean? Yeah.
A lot of people don't. Yeah, it's. I like it. I mean, I think you should just follow what you're passionate about. I mean.
Yeah. I mean, I've always been interested in like, I feel like I enjoy being on camera. Like I like.
Yeah.
I like that feeling. Like I think that's cool. Obviously, like I'm going to school for writing, but like I don't know how much I really want to be. Like even like I was talking about this the other day with V. Like I like, cause she's kind of the same way. Like she says the same things. Like she's going to school for writing, but she doesn't know how much she wants to be like behind the scenes. And when she said that to me, I was thinking like the same thing. Like, cause I don't feel like I'm really meant to. Like I like being out on center stage. Like I've always kind of weirdly like been that way, even when I've been shy. You know what I mean?
I used to be the
Like-
most. I used to be the most shy, awkward kid.
Yeah, me
Growing up.
too. At some point, I still was.
Even
like,
in middle school, like
Yeah.
especially middle school.
Yeah, me
like,
too.
I was like that was probably my worst, because I wasn't antisocial. I just had a very bad. I wouldn't say very bad, but I never really went outside much. I was always playing video games
yeah.
in the house, like my whole life.
Yeah, I had a
And
lot
I
of
wasn't
problems
really,
in
like-
school and middle school.
What do you say?
I had like, wait, you can go first.
Oh no, go ahead.
I had a lot of problems in school and middle school. Like that was like a bad adjustment for me. I remember that.
Yeah, I didn't do that great in middle school.
Yeah, cause I
I just
went.
didn't care.
I actually enjoyed 6th grade. Like it was funny. I like when I first moved out of like the place I was going to school, it was kind of a hard adjustment. Like 4th grade was probably my 4th grade year was probably like the worst year of my life. Like honestly, like I don't know. I don't think things are ever gonna get as bad as they were. And like that's like honestly like that's lucky. Like I feel like overall, despite shit that's happened, like I feel like if that's the worst it's gonna get, like that's a pretty lucky life. But also like fucking how do I put it? Shit, I'm fucking so high. How do I put it? Yeah, so fuck, I just lost my train of thought. I feel like such a dumbass.
You're talking about 4th grade.
Yeah,
Come on, you
Like-
got it.
yeah, 4th grade.
4th
But
grade.
so I had to move. To after
Awesome.
4th and 5th grade was a little better, not as good, but I felt a little bit better. Had some more friends, and then a lot of them went with me into 6th grade, and then I met new friends. Like I met my friend Mike, who was on the podcast. Shout out to him. He's like one of my like best friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking Yeah, he's like one of my best fucking buddies. But we only went to school together for 1 year. And that was like a really fun like year, and I was like feeling acclimated with like all the people in my school. Don't get me wrong, like I had some times where I got bullied a little bit and I didn't like it. But I had a lot of friends and I felt really good there. And then I moved to Glen Landing in 7th grade. And like that was kind of a rough adjustment because I was always like the new kid. You know what I mean? Like anywhere I went to school, I was always kind of like the new kid every couple of years.
Yeah.
I would like make friends and get comfortable, and then we move, and I make friends, get comfortable, we move again, and like that was kind of an adjustment, like, cause I didn't really know how to get like along with people. Like I did, obviously, and like I got along with a lot of people, but like to actually like make like a good friend, like took me a while. Like Jack was the first person I really met that was like a genuine friend. Other people were just people I talked to at school that I needed.
I didn't really have any
have in
close
common
friends in
with them.
school until probably high school, honestly. Like
Really?
I mean, I kind of like when I started going to like this prayer meeting when I was in like 4th grade.
Yeah.
I was really shy at the time. I was probably the only Caucasian.
Did you go to like Catholic school at all?
I never went to Catholic school.
No.
Went to Gloucester. I went to CCD,
Yeah.
but like everybody went to CCD. That was a good time.
Yeah.
But I went to Gloucester Township. But like every Friday night, me and my mom went to this. We'd go to this church. They'd have like meetings every Friday night.
Yeah,
all
yeah.
Filipino people, parents and kids. And we would always like. That was where I met like a lot of people who like I looked as my close friends.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah, like so I didn't really have any like real friends in school. I didn't really want to. I mean, I had a lot of good friends in school. Don't get me wrong. I just didn't like. I didn't view them as people I would go to talk to about anything like personal.
Yeah. I feel
Or
that.
I just.
Me too. For a long time. I don't even really talk to like my personal
I think the
shit
first friends I ever like
with,
actually like.
close friends.
I think
Some
you
of them.
guys like sophomore year lunch. You guys like at that
Yeah.
table were like the first people I actually had like.
Yeah.
First friends I actually had in school where I was like. I was friends with everybody, but I never really had like any close friends, like people I actually like
Yeah.
hung out with regularly.
I feel you.
Yeah,
Yeah. True. Me too. Because like I didn't really start hanging out with people in high school. Like
yeah.
I hung out with like Jack, obviously. Like he was like my buddy. Like we would always hang out.
I knew Jackson's preschool.
Yeah, and then like some others, and then like sophomore year is kind of when I started hanging out with like I remember me and Ryan like started like hanging out all the time. It was weird.
Ryan was probably the only person I was really close with.
Not to say it was weird. Like he's like a good friend. Like shout out to my man Ryan, but like it was kind of weird because I remember freshman year like we didn't really like. I don't know. It was just like. It was kind of seemed weird because like I feel like freshman year when we had like tennis together, like we didn't really like get along that well. I was kind of a dick to him, honestly.
Oh really?
Like, yeah.
Ryan.
Like I was like a dick to Ryan, like, and I felt like I kind of felt bad about it when I thought back to how it was. But then I remember we became friends.
Yeah, Ryan was probably like one of my first friends. Like he was probably the only person I was closest with, even in middle school, just because we both we lived right by each other, and we both didn't do anything except play video games all day.
I feel that.
So.
Yeah.
I was probably the best MW2 player at 12 years old. I'm not even like
really?
I'm not even being cocky or no cap, but I was so nice at that game. And my parents didn't like it because I would always play like 24/7.
Yeah.
And I'm like 12 years old. I'm screaming the F word to people. I'm cursing people out online.
That's cool as shit.
Yeah, and
these are the good old days.
I'm like, yeah, those are the OG days. That's when life was simple.
True.
I wish I was a little bit older and just started making YouTube videos and just started.
You still can.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to. I like lost interest in that when I got older.
Yeah, but like, what if you just started playing again and like, but not even a lot. Like, say you started playing like an hour a day, and then you like you committed yourself to making videos. Like, you're probably still really good. You start playing
for sure.
Shooter games.
I mean, we were
like. You think you'd still be really good if you played?
I think so.
Yeah. Do you still play at all?
No, not in a while. Like I would play I was really good at that, and I was really good at 2K.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll still play 2K like if I'm like really bored. I haven't touched my Xbox in a while.
I feel that.
But.
Yeah, me neither. I haven't touched my Xbox in literally a couple of years.
I've just been working on other stuff, just other aspects I want to focus on.
Yeah, I feel that.
Like the gym, obviously, I've been like I'm trying to go 6 days a week. It's hard during the summertime, but.
Yeah. I haven't been going 6 days a week. I've been doing kind of push-pull legs and doing like 4, but like I'm not hitting everything like twice a week. But you know what? It's like my joints are so fucked anyway that like I don't want to lift with crazy volume.
I think legs once a week is enough.
Yeah,
like
I think so too.
I was actually able to. I was repping 255 today.
Yeah, yeah.
And I haven't hit legs since last Friday.
That's cool.
And I learned like when I gave more like of a break to myself, I was able to lift more. Like if I did legs, only rested 2 days and did legs again, my legs would still be sore.
Oh yeah,
and I can't squat as much.
Should definitely give it a couple days.
Like what I'm gonna try maybe start doing is just like, I'll do chest, back. I'll try to just hit chest and back at least twice a week.
Yeah, yeah.
And the other 2 days are dedicated to legs and arms respectively.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you gotta, I mean, have you seen these arms? I gotta hit arms,
true.
right?
Nah,
no,
man.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, your arms are fucking jacked up.
No, when I was a freshman in high school, I didn't have a gym membership, obviously, so I would take a 20-pound dumbbell. I just did like 1,000 curls on each arm every single day. So at my house,
really?
In my room, I'd just be doing curls. I'm like, why isn't my chest getting bigger, but my arms are?
Yeah, yeah.
So I'd start doing push-ups.
Yeah, yeah.
So my chest got bigger before I even got a gym membership.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I still like doing push-ups sometimes. I feel like I haven't worked out. Like I'm gonna hang.
It was funny. I didn't really play a lot of sports growing up. I did karate, and I just had like a really strict instructor. Like he was a hard ass.
Really?
And I was a little kid, and he'd be hard on me.
Really?
And he would just always just like scream at me, like just like, come on. He's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, yeah.
He'd be like, why are you being lazy?
Yeah.
Even though I'm just fighting for my last breath.
Yeah, yeah.
But that kind of got me in shape, and I wanted to quit too.
What kind of karate did you do?
I did judo.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Do you still know how to do it, or that's like?
I know like the concepts as far as like arm locks and.
That's cool.
Like, just like technique.
You could probably put that to use in like a.
Yeah, I want to
like
get back into it. I mean, I was a kid at the time, so I wasn't in shape.
Yeah.
Well, I was in shape. Like, I worked myself into shape. But I feel like if I went back now, I could be a lot better because I'm a lot more mature.
I want to start doing jujitsu.
Yeah, we actually did some jujitsu also. I mean, that's
Really?
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. Like, I wanted to quit, but like my parents convinced me like, no, you should like, because I was one color belt away from a black belt.
Yeah, yeah.
So I got my black belt, and then that was it.
Yeah, I feel that.
So
I'm trying to roll and do jujitsu.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm technically.
Let's like join a place and
I'm
start doing
technically a
it.
black belt in judo. I
They-
haven't done judo in
You know they have like a martial arts club at Rowan University.
Really?
Yeah. They have a martial
What I do know, yeah,
Arts
you know how
club.
to do you ever heard of a break fall?
what when you
It's
just like break.
Yeah, if you were standing up and you just fell backwards, like let's say you were drinking,
Yeah.
you just fall back, you just slam your arms on the ground.
Oh yeah,
It's a
so
break
it's like
fall.
hitting the mat, like yeah.
Yeah, that's all we did as warm-ups
Yeah, yeah.
because there's a lot of throwing and grappling involved.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
throwing people up.
In judo, you're getting thrown like a lot.
Oh yeah, that's why they made us do break falls. Like we do like so many of them just as a warm-up, like
Yeah,
side break
yeah.
falls.
I want to practice that.
I mean, I was like skinny at the time. Like me and Manny did it, but we just got
Manny, like from not
yeah,
Manny, but Manny.
yeah. Me and him
Okay.
were like
That's cool.
we weren't like big, but we just got kind of cut just from like
Just
they
from,
made us
like,
run
doing
so
it?
much. And
Yeah,
they
yeah.
worked us out so hard.
That's cool. That's dope as shit. Do they do like adult things? Let's just go back to that place.
I don't even know if they're still in business.
Yeah, I feel you.
I don't think they are, cause my physics teacher, Mr. Henderson, that's how I knew him. He was like the assistant.
Really?
Mr. Henderson, yeah, from Highland. Shout out to him.
Was he good?
Oh, he was an animal. He was as good as like, he was like the assistant to like our master.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think he was a 3rd or 4th degree black belt.
In judo?
Yeah,
That's pretty dope.
and he was like,
That's like a real martial art. Like you know how there's like some martial arts that are kind of like bullshit, like where people don't really do anything.
that was how like when we had to get a black belt test. We had to go to the Poconos, and
Yeah.
we would like compete against people from other schools.
Yeah, yeah.
And the kids from the other schools, they were so soft. Like they didn't really have any techniques or anything.
Yeah, yeah.
And the judges, like, you can see, like, on our uniform what school we represent, and the judges are, like, they know the guy that ran our program, so they're like, these kids are going to be fucking tough.
Yeah, yeah.
And, like, I threw, like, one kid down, like,
you used to do like actual competitions?
it wasn't like a competition, but it was more like a demonstration, so, like, if you knew what you were doing.
Yeah, yeah.
So a person from another school would go up, like they would try to attack me, and I would
Yeah.
obviously have to make a counter attack, so I could, like, grab him underneath the leg and throw
yeah,
him
yeah,
over.
Yeah, yeah.
And like the judges are just like, they'll look at me like I had a Manili sticker. That was our
Yeah,
guy's
yeah.
name. They were like, oh, these are Manili students. They're gonna kick these kids' ass because they know Manili's crazy.
Yeah.
That guy was.
I'm trying to go fucking get trained by him.
He was nuts.
Really?
He was just so much of a hard ass, though. I mean,
Was he like also like a chill guy or never? He was just always crazy.
I think he was just always crazy. Like my dad didn't like him.
Yeah, yeah.
He was like a police officer. He was a retired cop
And
from
he-
like Philly,
yeah.
like this Italian guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Manny was there for a little while and he stopped going, and then it was just me left.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I was probably the oldest one. And he was so hard on me the most. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
I think he was just trying to get me to break and break through.
I had a coach like that who tried to like be that way.
Yeah, try to intimidate me and like,
Yeah, yeah. But what like that's that's kind of cool though because like I'm sure you were like a badass, you know what I'm saying? Like probably whipped you in the crate like probably like and like you just like threw the shit out of some kid at like a demonstration.
yeah, I mean, it was on a mat. But I mean,
yeah, that's dope though. Still like
I was only 14.
yeah,
And
yeah.
then, I tried wrestling. I just didn't like wrestling.
Yeah. Did you do like any of that
They- I
judo
tr-
shit in
I did.
practice?
I tried to do an arm lock, and Coach Davidson told me that's illegal. He was laughing, but he
Wait,
was like,
who'd you
can't-
do?
I think
it
he was
on?
like Ubi or Jared Duffy, one of those kids. They made me wrestle.
You put him in an arm lock?
Like I had Ubi on the ground, and I don't know what to fucking do. I'm just like, all right, let me like grab his arm. Like you can't do that. You gotta like pin them like their full body.
Yeah, yeah. Still, that's dope.
I
Would
was
you
like,
put him in like an armbar or
I was like,
something?
yeah. He was like, that's illegal, bro.
Like this way?
Yeah,
through
it was
your-
like that. Yeah. It was,
Oh, that's cool.
yeah. So I'll be
Damn.
like,
Yeah.
I'll just be like,
Yeah.
and I.
Oh, okay. And
And
then
they'd
like
be
you get
like-
your leverage. Wait, do it
Yeah.
again.
So you,
And then you get your leverage, I guess, that way.
yeah.
But then what if somebody like did this? Like, what if you came up and did that? Like,
Yeah, you're.
and then like I don't know.
Oh yeah, they got the other
I
way.
feel
They
like you
can
would
get
have to
the-
just
oh, yeah, you
really
can get out
get
because.
a lot of leverage. Like,
Oh yeah, you just. I mean, you still have one hand.
yeah, true.
Yeah, that's just like. I just didn't know what to fucking do. I was just like.
Who else did they make you wrestle?
I don't even remember. I think I had to wrestle. You remember that kid Eli? He was like 2 grades ahead of us.
Nah.
No, he was like some big black kid, and he fucked me up.
Really?
I don't know why they even made me wrestle him. He was like 20 pounds heavier than me. Because I was obviously gonna get destroyed.
Yeah, yeah. Wrestling is a lot of like brute force, isn't it? It's not the same like as
Yeah, like I was really,
jiu-jitsu
and
is,
I
like,
tried to
more,
like
like-
cut weight too, and that just made me weaker.
yeah.
And I didn't
yeah.
like. I should have just like lifted,
Yeah.
ate a lot, and still wrestled, and just
And just wrestled whatever weight you
Yeah,
were
wrestled,
at. You
like,
would've
where I
felt
was-
better. Yeah.
yeah.
True.
They tried to get me to wrestle again my senior year because I was bigger at the time, but I was just.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
probably could have, but it was Ubi kept calling me on my phone. He's like, "Yo, bro, we got wrestling meeting tonight. Come through."
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, no, I'm not gonna.
Yeah. That's
I
funny
didn't
though.
I only did it because like I felt like everybody in my family did it, and I was just like,
You just
oh,
wanted to like kind of do it too.
I guess like people were just like looking at me like, why don't you do anything?
Yeah,
'Cause
but who cares?
yeah, exactly. That's what
like the dumbest shit to be happy about. I
because
don't
all
know.
my
Like I don't know if that sounds like mean, but
no,
like,
like I had people ask me like because Maria, Matt, all those guys, they all played sports growing up.
yeah, yeah.
I never did. I was always like the lone, like I was always different. They were like, "What do you do?"
Yeah, but like,
don't worry about it.
but like, look, but that's fun for like 17 years, and then look where you are now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. But not saying I don't know. It just doesn't matter.
I mean, I don't even let stuff get to me.
I like
mean,
playing some sports. Like,
Yeah, I like sports too. I like basketball. I like tennis.
yeah, yeah,
I like football.
yeah. Football's fun. Hockey's still fun too.
Yeah, I should have played hockey.
Yeah.
Like fuck some kid up.
What are we at? Like 42. Damn. You think it's a good time to wrap this one?
Yeah, it's up to you, man.
I'm kind of tired.
Yeah.
It's been a good little segment, I would say.
Yeah.
Episode 21, just kind of like a little bull session.
Booling.
It's cool to have like you like it's cool to have podcasts where it's just me and you, cause like I just feel like you're like the regular of the show. You know what I'm saying? You're like my right hand fucking man. Like kind of like how Joe Rogan had like Red Band.
Yeah.
I know that's like a cliche, like, but Joe Rogan's like a dick to Red Band a lot. If you
Oh,
watch a
yeah.
lot of those videos, and I understand he's the host of the show, but it's like literally Red Band will try to say one thing and he'll just be like, "Shut up," like Brian, shut up, or some shit. Like, but like yeah, I don't know why I'm going off on a tangent, but I know that's like a cliche example, but you know, yeah, damn. All right, homie. Peace.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Fuck. I'm so stoned. This has to come to an end. Alright, everybody. I would just be glad if you liked and subscribed. I would be glad if you followed on SoundCloud, if you if you listened on iTunes, on Stitcher. If you go on my Instagram link, you can find all that shit. If you go down below in the comments on YouTube, you can see all of that. You can see the iTunes, all that shit. I don't really talk about that much, but I gotta start talking about it now. You see SoundCloud, all that. Yeah, whatever. All right, Sean. Peace.
All right,
Thanks
man.
for being on, bro.
Thanks for having
Episode
me.
21. Say goodbye to the people.
Yeah.
See everybody next week. Peace.